All right, welcome everybody. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to GameStonk Simulator. Another stream today, continuing my roguelike retail kind of life. Yeah, so we're gonna be continuing that today. We'll be doing two streams today, GameStonk Simulator, and then we'll be finishing the afternoon with some more freaking dinkum. Should be fun. In the last stream, I got slapped in the mouth with copyright music all throughout the entire stream, so that was lovely. So I turned off the music for today, and I'm gonna use my own music instead. And we'll go from there. Other than that, I am enjoying playing some GameStonk Simulator, and I really got into it yesterday before time kind of like left my mind a bit. I was going pretty hard, and I think today we're gonna expand a bit our money issue. I don't think that we have any money issue at all, but I think we're gonna do just fine. Let me go ahead and pull up the music for today, and then we'll get it going, shall we? Let's go. Hello, everybody on YouTube. Hello, everybody on Twitch. It's a pleasure being with you here today. Happy days to you. Happy Monday. It's the start of the week. Maybe some of you like Monday. Maybe some of you hate Monday. Some of you dread Monday. Who freaking actually knows? But, yeah, let's go ahead and get back into this. Start some of this. Get back into our day 20 save where we have like, I feel like we have like $4,000 or so. I think we have 3,000. 3,200. Yeah, 3,200. Okay. Good. Cool. Is there anything? Oh yeah, we were. Oh. I'm looking at. What is this? Oh yeah, this is CS.com. Yeah. So we kind of, if you didn't catch the end tail of the last stream, we kind of expanded a little bit, and we have like more windows, so you can see inside. But we're starting to like slowly, surely start to organize things. We do have the shelving that's going on. I think the shelving's still really broken, but this is like before release, so give it some time to develop and all that good stuff. We did get a new retro game thing in, which I'm gonna go ahead and just fill up real quick. We did get another retro display case. We do have like a PlayStation or a Sony phony position thing there. We do have the Nintendo Switch going on there. We do have like an Xbox thing going on over here, so we're starting to really kind of like coordinate our colors here, which is the key to the game, especially if you want to get like a lot of money and whatnot. But today is day 20. Is there anything I want to get with $3,200? Let me just check this real quick. Let me look at the calendar. So today is day 20, right? So tomorrow is build day, and there's a new furniture tomorrow. Day 22 has Mass Effect coming soon, so game release and new furniture. So we got to remember tomorrow is payday, or at least not payday, but tomorrow is rent day, build day, all those days. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into this. Let's go ahead and grab a hammer. We'll increase the product compatibility with the CS.com. Reroll. I need another storage cabinet. I've been using I got a couple back here. Do I need to use them? I don't think so. I think we're all right. I think we're all right with the storage cabinet in the back. I do plan on expanding the store quite a bit today too. I have like a lot of white generic shelves too. So I'll skip on that, and then I'll do another decrease on that, and then we'll reroll. Increase opening time. So we do open at 8 a.m. now, and we go to midnight. I wonder if this will make it to 7 a.m. I'll buy it. I will buy the blue wall shelf. We do kind of need that because we are running out of space there. And then we'll re-roll. Increase the cost by 5%. I'll do that. I don't need to get another blue wall. What the heck is that? Unlock deposits from the bank? What does that mean? I don't know. I'll get it though. Re-roll. Deposit available. Okay. Oh, keyboard blue. That's new. That's that, right? The Sony keyboard. So now that we have the new show. Okay, yeah. Get more compatibility. Can I place that right here? I can't. F. I got to do some adjustments. What is this deposit thing? Deposits. Customize your deposit. You can only have one deposit active at a time. Deposit amount $500. Oh, is this just like interest in gaining money here? Have like a little savings account.
Gaming became a member. Mattendew Gaming celebrates 17 months of membership. Hello Kanzen chat.
Hello.
Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Thank you for the 17 months, Matt and Do Gaming. I appreciate that. How are you doing? So yeah, we can make some passive income, I guess. A little bit of interest rate, a little bit of 30% interest rate weekly, gain $216 if I deposited $500. Okay. I like it. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. What do you think? It does say loan, doesn't it? Why does it say loan? It shouldn't say loan. It should say deposit, right? If I were to, let's just test this out. If I were to deposit 500 for payment plan 3, we should be depositing $500, right? Yeah, we deposited $500. I don't know where that money went. Cannot have more than one deposit active at a time. Cash out your active deposit to take out another one. Cashing out early will remove 20% from the total payout. Okay, so cash out would be 400. So we would lose $100, but we got to let it sit there. And I don't know what payment plan 3 means. Maybe that means 3 days. Maybe that means 3 weeks. I'm not entirely sure. There needs to be more explanation there, but yeah. And I don't think that's supposed to say loan setting either. Anyways, let's get the new stuff in, and then we'll go ahead and probably make some more adjustments. Actually, let's make some more adjustments now. Let's go like that. I'll scoot this over a bit. Then we should be able to like throw that right there. There we go. It's weeks from when you played. Okay, so 3 weeks. That's a long time, man. That is a long time. I don't know if I wanted to do that then. That's a long time to get like $200. Okay, let's see. We want to go keyboards, yeah? We'll go keyboards. We have 4 of those in the store. 8. Okay, let's go phony keyboards. Give me, oh god, not that many. Give me like 3 boxes maybe. And then give me another box of handhelds. And then games, let's see. 13, 13, 7, 11, 10, 18. Honestly, I think we're kind of good. There we go. We'll order this stuff in. Appreciate that. Thank you. And then we'll throw the keyboards right here, I guess. Get the boxes. There we go. And do a little bit of that. Hey, Mohammed, what's going on? Can I invest IRL on this interest rate? That's true, huh? Is there anything out there that gives you 10% interest rate? I don't know. I don't know about 10%. That's incredibly huge. Okay, we'll have that there. Okay. All right, let's open up. Confirm. Okay. On hold, we can do that real quick. Emily, what's going on, Emily? How you doing? Castlevania, Castlemania, I could do that. Hello. Okay. We have plenty of Castlemanias. We can do it. And yes, I got this all cleaned up and cleared. Now we have like a proper place to put stuff in boxes because I had boxes everywhere. Yeah. There we go. $31 coming right at you, good sir. Hey, Retro Game Store, what's going on? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Hey, CC, what's happening? Ooh, gold one. Nice. I'm good, just sitting at work, bored. Hope all you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Yeah. Hey, Night Reaper, what's going on, Night Reaper? Wow. No, not today. Satan. Gotta keep your eye out. I actually do like catching the thieves. The cool thing about this game too is when you catch it, like, there's not a lot of games out there that actually $34. There's not a lot of games out there that actually give you like a bit of a reward system when it's coming to catching thieves. Now, I know it's not like realistic, and yeah, you could argue, oh, I don't see that being a thing. But like in this case, if somebody steals from you, and we saw it yesterday's stream, right? Someone tries to steal from you, you whack them, right? You whack them and something comes out of them. You know, you get your stuff back, but you also get like some money back, which is cool. Like the reward system here is like yesterday, somebody tried to steal from us. We whacked them, got our product back, and then he dropped like $1,300. So we even got $1,300. So it's like a little reward system for catching thieves.
Oh.
Kind of dig it. There we go. Go do this while we're at it. Hello? Yes? Yes. I don't think there's any other game I've ever played that had like a reward system for thief catching. There we go. I'm losing my voice. I don't know why I'm losing my voice, but I am losing my voice. Oh. Hey Matthew, how you doing, Matthew? Good to see you. Oh, that's our first keyboard right there. Ooh. Our first Sony keyboard, I should say. Oh, the rainbow foil looking cartridge. 300 big ones. Who you whistling at, man? Watch your mouth. 27 seconds remaining. I got it. Oh. Yes. Hey, Warp Spirit, how are you? Hello, Cans. Hope you're as well. Hope you're doing well, Warp Spirit. No. Oh. You got into the way. You were a part of a casualty. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I hit the other guy. The other guy shouldn't have gotten hit. Oh wow, that guy was gonna take a PSP too. That coward. Thank you.
Wow.
Bye bye. Grab another one. So I guess I'll have to wait like 3 weeks. I mean, 3 weeks. Listen, it's a long time, but I would have deposited something a lot bigger if I would have known it was going to be 3 weeks. I guess, you know, payment plan 3. Just a little bit of added text, just a tiny little bit of added text to explain what payment 3 plan payment is, you know. Just, you know, hey, 3 weeks. Okay, yeah, sure. 5. But you know, when it comes to money in this game, I think we're kind of good. At least maybe until maybe I don't know, maybe they'll throw us a curveball here, but we've been pretty on top of it money-wise. Probably add some more to that. Thank you. Redhead Redemption and Dragonfall Z. Anything in here? Nope. There. Next. I like what you were talking running a game store. My friend runs one and I helped him out with it time to time. Many late night trying to organize all his games. Yeah. So you kind of understand a little bit of like the back end work of like what your friend might go through and what your friend might do when it comes to like running a game store, right? Absolutely. You should give Tower Unite a try. I don't know what Tower Unite is. There you go. Should buy 8 red shelves just in case. I should get another red shelf. But I need to see what was the next color coming up. Next color is blue. So it's a good thing that we got that, huh? Yeah. Next color is blue. Blue. Hey Aurora, how are you? What's going on? You tried to open up a game store in your city but never worked out, sadly. I feel like you need like, you know, you probably need a nice amount of population. I live in a small town, you know, of like 100,000 people, and it's still like kind of like, it's still kind of dicey, right? It's still kind of hard to like stay in business. I think not. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey.
$108 we got from him. Well, that's good. Cool. Take your money, honey. Bye-bye. 19 bucks. $48. The nickel thing is throwing me off. The fact that we don't have nickels is just really throwing me off. Hey Fraz, what's going on, Fraz? Hey Berries, what's happening on Berries? What's going on? Here we go. Opening game store in today's market is very risky. I know, right? It is very risky, especially because you don't know what the digital life or digital market's gonna be like 5 or 10 years from now. You definitely need to like not focus on like, oh, that guy dropped $2,200. But you definitely can't like focus on like one thing. You gotta like expand, right? You gotta expand your product for sure. It can't just all be about video games. It has to be like other things, right? There we go. Because who knows what the gaming is going to be like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, right? There we go. That was a pretty productive day. $7,700. $2,000 from the smacking the guy with a bat. I love it. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. We could do some holds right here. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. Wrong way. Castlemania is the first one to go. Flirty. Thank you, Flirty, for the Prime sub. How are you? Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Over on Twitch. Very kind. Thank you. How you doing? Assassin's Creed. Greed. Take that over. Ooh. What the heck am I doing? There we go. I see 170. I don't know what the numbers come from on these order receipts, because I don't think we've done 170 shipping at all. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I don't believe it. More PSPs out there. Get some more Assassin's Creed out there too. Would be cool if you could get the retro games rated. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There's a roadmap to this game. I think they just released recently. And with the roadmap, I think there's like talks about like trade-in and all that. There's gonna be like a trade-in system. There's gonna be other things. It's posted on Steam, so a little bit of a roadmap. Seems kind of cool to check out. Assassin's Creed there. Okay, cool. Let's switch over to the next day, day 21. Now today is bill day. We have to like pay our bills. We got $8,000 though, so that's cool. Yeah. Thank you, Eclipse, for the Prime sub over on Twitch as well. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Oh my god, I almost knocked over my empty can. My empty juvie. Ah! I'm thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Give me that. Do I need another blue shelf? Honestly, I'm going to buy it because I have the extra money to spend. And if I need it, I'll use it. Reroll. Decrease. Reroll. Compatibility. Decrease that. Reroll. What the heck? Checkout counter. Wait, what? 2 checkout counters? I'm curious. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but we can get a second checkout counter. Now, I do wonder if we are able to get employees now. Increase the cost, increase the product compatibility. Kind of tempted to push open this expansion here. Because now I'm really curious. There we go. Let me move this right there. Move this. Yeah. Move the Nintendo section a little bit over there. I might as well like throw down the other blue, right? Not that. Give me that. There we go. Yeah, we definitely need a red. We're kind of lacking on the red. Maybe even a green too. Give me a reroll. Got a white shelf. Give me another reroll. We'll do a $9 reroll. Another checkout counter. The green short shelf. Do I want that? Is the question. $55. Decrease that. Buy that. Do a ticket. I should save my rerolls for tomorrow though. Blue wall shelf. I'll buy a hammer. You know what? I'm buying that too. I'll go all out here. Got the blue man group happening. Okay, right. We can bring in a bunch of blues. Sure. Let's see here. Let's go. Give me 2 boxes of PSPs. 2 boxes of controllers. 2 boxes of keyboards. Check the games. Give me 2 boxes of Supermarket Sim. 2 boxes of Castlemania. 2 boxes of Morals Kombat. How much we got? 3,000 here? Sure. And then we'll go over here and talk to this gentleman. See if we can get some good rolls. Decent. What is this? God of Lore? Gears of Lore? Really? Couldn't figure anything else out on that one? Okay. All right. Room. Dark Bowls. Unhearted. Okay. Cool. Now, with this expansion and the multiple shelves, I could start to like really organize the store a bit. So we can go like an entire wall of Castlemania if we wanted to. Maybe, possibly. We'll see. Oh. I need more. I need more than just I need more than just blue shelving though. I need more than that. There's a weekly wage row in the end of the report, so there should be employees. Okay, that's a good shout. Good shout, good shout. So maybe I just need to put down the second one and maybe something will trigger to get an employee. Possibly, yeah. Okay, we'll add this to the back. Hey, Bernice. What's going on, Bernice? Put these in the back too. Nobody has attempted to try to steal from the back. That's good. We got this. This is the only Nintendo thing that we have. It's kind of depressing, isn't it? A little bit. Supermarket Simulator. Yeah, we'll throw that there. Throw that there. So it looks like, yeah, we're going to need 2 hammers to expand that. What about this side? 2 hammers to expand that. All right. So now it's going to cost us more hammers to push the walls back out even more. Controller. Let's actually put the controllers over here. There we go. Start to organize it a little bit better. Not that way. Dun 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 dun. Cool. Hey, Gren. What's going on, Gren? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, Gren. Okay. That seems pretty good. Do I have any room for any retro stuff to add? Let's see. No and no. Okay, cool. All right, I think we're good. I don't think I need a reroll. I don't think I need to like spend my load here. I would like to spend my load when it counts, and that's tomorrow. So that actually, the cash register must be the new thing here, right? Because there's new furniture for day 21, and today's our bill day. So the new furniture must have been the cash register. And then tomorrow is the Sony release. And then right after that, on day 26, is the Dragon Ball Z for the green. Then it looks like we get like a new red. We don't have another new red game for a while. Okay. Open up. And are we almost at 5 stars again? We are. Let's go. Let's do it. Gotta get that instant first ship in. Like as soon as you open your store, it's immediately we just get like an order in. It looks like we did open at 7 a.m. too. Castlemania out. Store's getting bigger. I like it. Progress. Just the game's satisfying in that way. You're just progressing, you know, at a nice rate. Simulator, supermarket simulator. I'll be with you in a sec, sir. Thank you. 90. I just did that completely wrong. I gave you a bunch of 20s. Hope you don't mind, sir. 23. 55. 71. Cool. Enough time to go do that? Maybe. No. I didn't realize we were that low on green over there. Maybe I need to refill my green. I mean, we're kind of cooking with money. I think the guy with the like thousands of dollars that he dropped the couple $1,000s that he dropped when I smacked him yesterday, that really helps.
Wow.
Like a free $2,000 to put into your product or put into your store here. Having a whole wall of like Castlemania. Have a whole wall of almost supermarket simulator. Humiliator. We don't have any other white products, I don't think. There's only white product that we have is just the controller, huh? And it's so disappointing that I got so much, like, just incredibly large amounts of white shelves for no reason. I like the color coding aspect. It's very satisfying. I know, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It is satisfying. Having the blues, having the reds, having the greens, having the whites. I'm trying to think of like other, if you were to try to do like other kinds of like other kinds of games and consoles and stuff like that. It'd be cool if there was like a spin-off, and I know this is like Nintendo and all that, but like if you did like a spin-off of like GameCube, and then you had like a purple section, right? Then you could have purple shelves and purple games and things like that. That'd be cool. Trying to think of other things. PlayStation has always been blue and white. Xbox has always been like green and black. Nintendo, I mean, I don't know. Nintendo as of recently have been red because of the Switch, but they've been all kind of different colors throughout their course of being, you know, a company since like the 1800s. There we go. They're the oldest company out of both of them. But like a purple shelf with purple GameCubes, that'd be balling out of control, man. Blue controller. PlayStation used to be black and white at a time. I think the PlayStation 1 was a white console, right? And I'm trying to think of the logo. I think the logo, whenever you popped in like the PlayStation 1, was it like a rainbow kind of like logo maybe? I know in the PlayStation 2, because the PlayStation 2 console is black. I'm pretty sure when you loaded up the PlayStation 2 logo, like the logo would have been blue, right? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't loaded up a PlayStation 2 in quite some time. Maybe not. I think the PlayStation 1 though had a rainbow logo or something like multicolored logo. PlayStation 1 was gray, not white. Yeah, true. I'm trying to think. There was multiple different types of PlayStation 2s. Yeah, like the big beefy PlayStation 2, which I think was black also. And then you had like the PlayStation 2 Slim, which even that was black. I don't think there was any other color. Oh wait, no, like, I don't know. That's hard to say because there was limited edition special colors. And I think there was once upon a time a PlayStation 2 that was actually blue. Just let the register open. Gotta pay my bills. $1,000. I'm not worried about it. I ain't worried about it. PlayStation 2 logo is blue and white. There's rainbow in the beginning. Yeah, that seems, yeah. It was kind of creepy though. I can't remember which one was creepy. Maybe it was the Xbox original OG Xbox. But one of them was like, I think it was the OG Xbox. The startup. It was actually really creepy. Like, or even like maybe the startup for PlayStation 1 or the startup for PlayStation 2. The noises that it made were kind of creepy as well. I think I just gave that guy a 5 back. Damn it. You have the limited edition Mountain Dew OG Xbox. I'll share a photo with you on the Discord. Dude, that's sick. That is actually really sick. How did you get that? Did you always get, like, have you always had it, or did you like buy it from somebody else? That's sick. You still have an OGX? Oh god. Smoked. $24. Doll hairs. How many dolls come with that many hairs? I don't know. Give me a sec, sir. You're gonna take 3 Switch games from me? How dare you? Dun, 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 dun. The Xbox, when you were... Oh, God, I gave that guy too much money. The Xbox, whenever you were sitting at the home dash, it had, like, weird ambient noises in the background, I think. If I remember correctly. There's a lot of times where I played, like, a lot of, like, Conquer Live and Reloaded. First of all, I think if you played games back in those days, Conquer Live and Reloaded was an absolute banger. God, I love that game. That game I played a lot. That was a great game. Here we go. Okay, cool. I actually have like Conquer stuff off to my left because I'm a big Conquer guy. And no, I don't like sunflowers because of the giant sunflower in Conquer. That's just a coincidence. And if you don't know what the sunflower is in Conquer, don't even Google it. Maybe Google it. Here we go. Bum 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 ba bum. That's a good thing about Conquer too, is like it was great online, but like having your friends to come over and like you could play against the bots were so good. It was so good. Absolutely. Hey Melwish, what's going on? Oh crap, I just accepted that one. I couldn't do that one. All right, let's do the other ones then. I can do the other ones. I can't do the white controller. We'll do that one. GTA. You Googled it. Me and my friends, we played a lot of we played a lot of Conquer back in the day. Good game, good game. Miss the couch co-op days. I miss it too, and then I sometimes don't, you know. I love the interaction and things like that with like friends and whatnot, because you know we used to like. Hey, Christina, thank you for the Prime sub on Twitch. I appreciate that, Christina. That was very kind. Thank you for the support. I miss it, and then I kind of don't miss it, but like it was always fun having friends come over and like, hey, you coming over for the weekend? Yeah. Okay, don't forget to bring your Xbox and don't forget to bring your TV over, you know? Like, come on, you have to do that. I think the part I don't miss is like the whole hauling of the Xboxes and hauling of the TVs over. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hours where like we would be in my room and I would play a lot of like Halo 3 as my friends off to the side, either playing Fable or Mass Effect. Or if he was like, you know, I'm in the mood to play some Halo 3, then we'll play some Halo 3, you know? Yeah. All right, I need to make some big orders here. Now, I don't know if we are... Oh, red shelf. Yes. Oh, yeah. Today's Mass Effect day, huh? Speaking of Mass Effect, give me the red wall. Reroll. Give me the compatibility. Give me the compatibility. Reroll. There we go. We got Mass Effect in. But I want to get the blue short shelf in, though. Not sure. Maybe I should have bought that. Yes, give me another red shelf. Give me a hammer. Give me a hammer. Reroll. I do need another green wall shelf. Let's do that. Reroll. No, I'm going to buy the blue one just in case. I don't think I'm going to use it, though. Not yet. There we go. That's what I wanted. Another reroll. Give me another one of these. And give me another one of those. And I think I'm good right there. Yeah, let's move that to the side. Hey, Thomas. What's going on, Thomas? Dude, I spent too many hours of my life trying to do the Vidmaster achievements. Ouch, co-op. With Halo 3 ODST, just so I could get the recon armor. There's like one Vidmaster achievement where you had to like complete the game. You had to complete the game legendary with 4 players. That was the hardest thing to do. Oh my god. That was like the start of like arguments. You ever want to argue about games? That's the way to go. That was so difficult, dude. All because we wanted recon armor, brother. We'll hold on to this. I'll place another one down. Good. And definitely another red. Even though we don't have like a lot to use with the red, but we'll eventually will. We eventually will. Okay. Let's load it up now. Do we have let's get 1 of that in. Let's get 2 of that in. Let's get 3 of that in. Let's get 1 of that in, 1 of that in. The Metacritic is 24 for Mass Effect? That sounds terribly bad. All right, I'm gonna get 1 box in since the Metacritic is not doing so hot on that. We'll get 2 boxes of CS Com. Get some controllers in. 1 box of that. Multiple boxes of the PSP. Multiple boxes of the keyboard. How are we doing? 5,200? I think 20 is the most I can add to my cart, I believe, maybe. And the money there. There we go. Castlemania. Possibly dumb question, But what do you do with the shiny rocks and dinkum? Oh, put them in the grinder. That's not a dumb question, by the way. Let's go like that. Hey, Ayla. What's going on, Ayla? Oh, I need to move this too. I don't like where that's at. I honestly don't even know why I bring in the white controllers. Maybe just to make the people feel like there's more stuff in the store and make them feel happy. I guess so. Wonder if there's a capacity to that box thing there. Make this the entire CS come shelf. There we go. I don't think you get money back when you recycle the boxes. Because if you do, maybe I should test that. If you do get money back for recycling the boxes, maybe that's what I'll do. Because I know I have so many boxes. No, you don't get money back. Okay. There we go. Might as well keep them. There we go. We're coasting, baby. We're coasting. You think I'm sweating? Think I'm worried about anything? I'm not worried about anything with this now. Ooh, that's right. Wait. It's a blue game. Okay. There we go. We'll test this out. See how that goes. Who knows? Miss Conflict might not go very well. Must be the Andromeda game. The Mass Effect Andromeda. And that was like very well, poorly received. People loved Mass Effect 1. People absolutely loved Mass Effect 2. And then Mass Effect 3 was kind of a letdown for a lot of people. And then Andromeda, like, listen. Don't even get, like, people were just like, really? People were very let down. I mean, Mass Effect 1 was good. Mass Effect 2, probably the best. Mass Effect 3, I think, went in a direction that gamers did not really enjoy. At least the whole, like, majority of gamers didn't really enjoy. Can I actually mix those two together? I forgot that we still got stuff back here. We do got stuff back here. Dan Red, what's happening? What's going on? Hey, Pumpkin Patch, what's happening? What's going on? You can only make it to the third day in this game? You're a huge fan of all three of the Mass Effects. So if you're a huge fan of all the Mass Effects, I gotta say, which one is your favorite and which one is your least favorite? Would it go Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 3 in that order? There we go. Oh, and Paperboy. Oh, I see. Let's go to the reroll. 2, 3, then 1. Oh, really? I wonder, I mean, the cool thing about 3, right, is basically almost the entire game, right? The gameplay mechanics, everything about it, really good compared to like 1, right? Obviously 1's a little bit dated and whatnot. I think it just all comes down to the ending, and I won't say anything about the ending in case people haven't played the game, but you know, I think that's like the letdown, right? I think we're good. I mean, I could order more, but I think we're all right. Let's go. 5 stars, by the way. You got the Mass Effect Trilogy Remastered on sale, but still have not played it. The Remastered Trilogy is if you're new to the Mass Effect series, it's a nice little pickup for sure. It is. By the way, hello, Darren. How are you? Good to see you. It is a nice pickup. You can do that one hold. Hey, Cider, what's going on? What's happening? Throw that away, right? There we go. I didn't move that shelf. I'll probably put it up against the window, maybe. Or if I can find a corner for it, I'll put it in a corner. Chunk. Maybe I'll put it over here. I was trying to make room for the second cash register, but right now we don't necessarily need it. Thank you.
Wow.
Threw my controller so many times it would still work. Don't make them like that anymore. No, because if you touch it, it breaks. And if it doesn't break, then you don't rebuy. If you don't rebuy, then they don't make money. Thank you, Munch, for the 9 months. How are you, Munch? 9 months on Twitch. Appreciate you, Munch. Big ups to you. How you doing? Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you.
Hello.
How much is this game? It actually looks fun. You play the prologue. The game's not out yet, so there isn't a price point quite yet. But hopefully we'll get a release date and a price soon. Yeah. I know you're looking at this, but I gotta move it. It's driving me nuts. They still need to fix this, though. There's a few things that need to be fixed and whatnot. Here we go. Thank you. Keep my eye out. Make sure no one's stealing from me. I bet you could use a Nintendo controller to change your oil. I don't know what version this is. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the demo or prologue. I'm not really familiar with the build version of the demo or prologue of the game. If it's a different version than this one. It might be a different version from this one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how far the content pushes out for the prologue or the demo version. There we go. Maybe if somebody has played the demo version, maybe somebody knows. There we go. So use an NES controller as a grappling hook to get onto the bunk bed. See, like this stuff, I don't know if this stuff is in the demo or prologue. All of this, like all this content right here, all this game stuff to the calendar. There we go. Played the demo before too, and it does look way better now. Is that what it is? I played the demo version of this game a couple months ago, and it was a lot different than this version that I'm playing now. So I don't know if that demo build got updated or not.
Wow.
Wow. I'm kind of ignoring the shipping orders because, like, you know, I feel like we're doing all right in the store itself. Turn the lights on. Be with you in a second, ma'am. I think the worst controller of all time. There's two worst controllers, right? It's the OG Xbox controller. That controller is terrible. Oh my god. But I don't know if it goes up. If I had to choose between the original Xbox controller or the Nintendo 64 controller. Oh, I mean, both of those controllers have to go down as like some of the worst controllers of all time. 100%, right? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Messing up on the change, man.
Wow.
Wow. GameCube is the best. Didn't Nintendo Switch 2, they said they're re-releasing the GameCube controller for the Switch 2. You know what's funny about the Nintendo Switch 2 is like they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna release this GameCube version controller, which I think they've already done in the past already, but I think they're doing it again. And then they're like, oh, you can now. I think there's gonna be like some voice comm or like some voice chat, party chat that you could do on the Nintendo Switch 2, right? And then they're like, oh, here, we're gonna also give you the ability to add a webcam to your Nintendo Switch 2. And like I believe the webcam is like tops out at like 480p quality, I think. I'm not sure. It's like a low quality webcam. And they're like charging like $120 for it. Because it's in the shape of that one Pomper plant in Mario.
Wow.
It was super hard to play like Harvest Moon 64 with the N64 controller. It was easy to play like Pokemon Stadium and stuff on the N64 controller because you didn't really have to do too much. But like playing Snowboard Kids, if anybody ever played Snowboard Kids, that was so much fun. I wish they would do a remake of Snowboard Kids. Or like Road Rash 64. Road Rash 64 with the Nintendo controller, with the N64 controller, was pretty okay. Pokemon Snap on N64 did pretty well too. With the N64 controller. But some games, like GoldenEye on N64, oh god. I felt like that hurt so much. That was painful.
Ow.
Yeah, Road Rash 64 was like one of my favorite games. The game was awesome. Do another one. Bum, 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 bum. I'll be with you in a sec, sir. Snowboard Kids and Road Rash was killer. They were. There's just something amazingly simple and comedic, like hilarious, right? If you played Snowboard Kids, whether you played the, first or second one, there's just something incredible about the feeling of like playing Snowboard Kids with your friends. And then like the first one to get into the turnstile, that was gaming, brother. You know? Hilariously just crash into the wall while you're trying to get into the turnstile to beat your friend. Oh my gosh. Or even the AI, right? There's just something so funny and so simple about that. You would be like in the turnstile animation and then your friend would just come up and just plow right into the side of the wall. Yeah. Oh, Lord. That was funny. Yeah, Road Rash remake would be kind of insane. I don't know. I'd be afraid for that too, because I'm like, I feel like if they remade that game, it'd be like something terrible, right? Oh God, I don't think I sold that many Mass Effects. That's kind of sad. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, this is a good day. Day 22. Should stream it sometime if I ever get like the capability, because I don't own N64. I don't own Road Rash. I have an N64. I just don't own Road Rash, and I have been looking into rebuying it. But man, dude, it's hard to get like a decent copy of Road Rash. They're pretty expensive. Let me get another storage cabinet. Reroll. I don't think there's anything happening today, right? So we can kind of buy into this and buy into that. Is there anything happening soon? Day 26. Okay, day 26. Give me a hammer. Give me that. I could really go hard on the retro stuff too. I'm gonna buy that and buy that for the future. Reroll. There we go. Okay, that's good. And then I'll use this later. And I'll use this later too. And this we can actually use now. Come on! Just let me put it in correctly. There we go. I just brought up Windows. Damn it. I brought up Windows again. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Some stuff out. That short shelf is so weird looking. Boom, boom, boom. I did play the Pokemon remaster, well, Pokemon Snap remastered a long time ago. That was actually before I started streaming on YouTube. Believe it or not. It was alright. You know, it was a cool nod to the like old Pokemon game, but like there's nothing beats the original. It's kind of like with like the narrative around Oblivion right now. You know, it's like the game has been completely remade. So it's like far from just a remaster, you know? It's like a whole remake, which has been so cool to see. And if game companies can do that more often where they're not remastering but actually remaking the game, I think that would be a treat and a half, wouldn't it? That's good. Almost 2,000 there. I think I might fill out some more of this space. Let's go like that. Okay. I want all these to be filled. That's the goal here. Game, 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 game. There we go. This is just a hot mess. I think I should probably buy more retro stuff. Yeah, more retro shelves. Is there a retro shelf here? White wall shelf, display shelf. No, I don't want that one. Okay, PSPs. Maybe I have a whole row of PSPs soon. More of Miss Conflict. Harvest Moon 64 is actually what got me to love farming games and stuff like that. There's something about that game that just, it was so different and so of the unusual back in the day, you know? Go. Yeah, I think it was definitely ahead of its time. For sure. I want to order more is the one. 1 and 1. Let's see if we can fill up all the game shelves. Here we go. Hey Samantha, what's going on? The freaking Nintendo wall is so bare, man. There's nothing there. Nada. There we go. That's good. Finish this up. Kind of a full store before you know it. I think I have one more Mass Effect, maybe? No, this is a GTA. Got it. Yeah. Cool. Ready to go? I think so. Maybe I can take my luck at the Mafia goons here in a sec, too. Good. Let's take my luck at them. Shoot my shot. A Legend of Matilda. Haven't seen that one yet. Harry Potter? Elder Trolls? Okay. CS Com. Okay. Resident Weevil. Give me another rainbow. Give me another rainbow. All right, fine. Thank you. All right, let's open. Let's go. Bonk. Blue keyboard. Yeah, I get all of them. Yeah. All of those ones that I get every time I spend 100, I get all of those back. Or I guess I get that back, whatever it's in that backs that bag or box. And then you can resell them. Did I do that right? Did I get money for that? The hell just happened? Thank you, thank you. Next. 29. Wow. 20. Yep. You get the 3 games for 100 every time, which is kind of a good deal because the average game, the lowest costing, I guess the lowest cost gray this game, the gray ones, they're $30 a piece, so you're guaranteed to get $90 back, so to speak. So you're only ever losing like $10 for every bag if you don't get anything better than a gray. Of course, you got to sell it to make the money back, but yeah, the value, it's like you're hardly losing any money. Maybe that needs to be adjusted. Maybe like a bag open would be, you could readjust it and be like, it costs $200 for a bag instead of $100 for a bag. Or like $150 for a bag or something like that. Because at most you're only losing 10 bucks, and that's kind of rare to just lose 10 bucks anyways, because we're getting like gold cartridges, we're getting like the rainbow cartridges, you know. Thank you. Okay, 2 of those. Yes. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Keyboard. Blue one. Be with you in a sec. Bring back phones with buttons and aux ports. That's all I ask. What are you talking about over there on Twitch? What are you on about? The Twitch chat is just wanting Nokias and aux cords and big buttons. Do you want the jitterbug come out there? Don't ever whistle at me again, sir. Bring back the aux cord. What do you mean bring back the aux cord? Live in a world where it's Bluetooth. What do you mean bring back the aux cord? What does that even mean? Why pass the aux when you can pass the blue? Talking about being old cans. All right, fine. Fine. $29. 18. Okay, we'll throw in The Legend of Matilda. That's actually the first time we got that Zelda game. The first time we get the Zelda game, we get a rainbow one too. That's pretty cool. I want to get more accessories in. I think we got a lot of games, but I want to get more accessories in. Wow. I gave you a 5 instead of $4. That's one thing about this game that's not like the other simulator games, is there is punishment sort of in a way. Like you can give back incorrect change. I like it. I dig it. Got to be careful about what you do with it. You know? I'll do it. Castlevania in a PSP. Listen, in high school, it was always everyone arguing over the aux cable, you know? Why would we want to go back to that level of excitement? The way we did it in high school was anytime, first of all, in high school, lunchtime, you're never on campus. Why would you be on campus during lunch? Second of all, damn it. Second of all, you had the designated driver in the friend group, right? The designated driver. Then you had the designated co-pilot, right? Designated co-pilot means that's the person who runs the aux cable. That's the person that runs the music, right? Anybody in the back seat needs to shut the hell up, all right? Let the co-pilot do what the co-pilot's gonna do, okay? You got the guy driving to where we need to go for lunch, and then you got the guy playing, scratching the records, scratching the aux that need to, you know, get us some entertainment on the way to where we're driving to. I think the only time I was ever on campus for lunch was probably my freshman year. But like once sophomore year hit, dude, we were off campus all the time. Hey! Speaking of running off campus. Get out of here. $18. Da, 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 da. Co-pilot, entertainment, and navigation. Yeah, and when the co-pilot screws up on both of those, co-pilot gets their co-pilot license revoked. Then they get their ass sent to the back of the bus. Look, you had one job, you failed it. You're in the back seat now. Like, it's an honor to be riding shotgun, all right? You take it. With great power comes great responsibility. You best believe that, co-pilot. Our friend group was weird. We did weird stuff. Whoever could burn the best CDs from the stolen music from LimeWire. Whoa. Hey. Let's not self-incriminate ourselves here. Whoa, you know? Time out. Whoa. The hell were you doing? How many viruses did you get with LimeWire? Oh. I'm out. Bum, 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 bum. I got that. I know it might seem like we don't have any PSPs, but we got PSPs. Right there, baby. actually need that box. There we go. Boom. Boom. Get that good money. $400? I feel like that wasn't a good deal, but maybe it was. My mom can never figure out why the computer was so messed up all the time. Jesus. How hard were you going on LimeWire? Holy crap. Mom, the computer's broken again. I don't know. Couldn't tell you why. LimeWire, couldn't tell you. What's a LimeWire, sweetie? It's just a thing where I get all my lemons and limes. Fruit of the month. Walk away. Walk away. You don't need to know. You ever heard it? You ever heard it through the grapevine? Well, this is heard it through the LimeWire. Bam. Almost 8K back up to 8K. Ooh, 24. Nothing new until 26 though, so let's go here. Actually, before I do this, I need to look at my rerolls. Oh, what is this, dude? Oh my god. It's the Switch. I need it. I want that too. Give me the Switch. Give me the Switch. Give me the Switch. Maybe it's not out yet. Oh, there it is. There's the don't do switch. Don't do snitch. Got it. Yeah, we got it in, brother. Let's go. I need another blue wall. I don't think so. Okay. Oh god, this is so painful. There we go. Nice. Whoops. Gotta keep them mad and keep them coming, keep it coming. There we go. Got the retro stuff in. Good. 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 Let me put this stuff out first. What the hell am I doing with this box? I thought it was going to go ship out an empty box for some reason. Those are the same ones, right? I think they are. Yeah, they're the same style. Cool. More PSPs for you and me. I don't know. I'm not really much of a handheld person. A handheld gaming person. The only like handheld game console I ever like got really into was like Game Boy Advance SP. I have 2 Game Boy Advance SPs. Why do I have 2? I don't know why I have 2, but I have 2. That was like the only handheld I could really get into. Nowadays, I need like, I don't know. It's hard for me to get into nowadays because I'm like, I'll probably do 3. I need a big, I don't know. I need immersion, you know, when I'm on my handheld, there's too many distractions going on. Like I'm trying to do this, but also looking at that, you know, it's too much going on. games. We'll do that. We'll do that. 4,000. SP is perfect. I played a lot. Hey, believe it or not, you're not gonna be surprised when I say this, but when I played the Game Boy SP, guess what games I played a lot. I played only 2 games on the Game Boy SP Advance all the time. One of that was Pokemon Gold. I played a lot of Pokemon Gold on Game Boy SP. But the other one, and I don't remember the name of it. I don't know, like, I forgot the name of I forgot the entire name of it. But it was Harvest Moon. I played Harvest Moon on Game Boy SP Advance, but I forgot the name of that specific Harvest Moon. It was a damn good Harvest Moon too. I know it had to do with Mineral Town. That's all I know. Because it was the Mineral Town, obviously, because it was Harvest Moon. I don't know if Story of Seasons was in full play yet. I couldn't tell you around that time. It might have been just Friends of Mineral Town. Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. Might have just been that. It's a damn good game, though. I put a lot of hours into that game. There we go. I mean, the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance Color was a cool console, but like, you know. It was oddly shaped. Kind of thing. Go to the next day. Or sorry, let's start now. It's very oddly shaped. The Game Boy SP just, it's so good in the hand, you know? It did. I have one Game Boy SP Advance that's just by itself, and then I have one with like an actual case around it. A leather case, dude. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. There we go. $1. Do something strange for a little piece of change. I think so. Hey, Blue Queen. At a Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, I didn't care for. Didn't like the no backlight. There we go. Get a Nerf armor case for your DS. Kind of sick. I was in Target over the weekend. What the hell just happened? Did she give me exact change? I was in Target over the weekend, and it was like 9:45. It was like 15 minutes before the store closed. And you know, they're on the announcing. They're like they were like,
yeah, customers, we're gonna be closing Target in 15 minutes. Make sure you have all your things, and quickly get to the cash register because we want to go home.
and so like I did, you know, we did. And then like when we got to checkout, there was these like three guys. They were like, they looked like they were like maybe in college. They were like young, right? But they weren't like too old, like too young. I think they would have been like in college, right? 9:45 at night. Three college guys, all wearing Crocs, by the way. First of all, good for them. They went and they all had 3 items. Every guy had 1 item each in their hand, and they were trying to figure out how to like split money and like, you know, hey, if you give me this money, then I'll pay you back this and that, right? The three freaking items they had, massive, giant, just like looked like a giant machine gun. You know those giant Nerf machine guns? It was like that. But it wasn't a Nerf gun. It was water gun. It was a giant water gun. All three of them had a giant water gun at 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? Because I want to be a part of that. Sounded like they were gonna have a good night. But that sounded like. I missed one of my orders. F. Ah! Crocs are the perfect name for those shoes. Probably high school seniors doing that senior splashing thing. What the hell is a senior splashing thing? I beg your pardon? This was on a Saturday. Saturday night, to be exact. What the hell is a senior splashing day? There we go. Am I like, I don't understand the whole like senior prank day. Listen, first of all, senior prank day. Did it happen in my high school? Yeah. It happened in my high school. Did it get a little bit too out of hand? Yeah, it probably did. You know? Is there a senior ditch day? Listen, senior ditch day. Whoever made that up, I need to talk to your parents because that's ridiculous. I feel like senior ditch days every day. What are you talking about? Oh, today, everybody in the class is not showing up for school. Yeah, I doubt that.
Wow.
Who left you in charge? 39.55.
Wow.
What? Gave too much back.
Wow.
Possibly used for dispensing alcohol. They're giant water machine guns. Let's fill it up with booze, brother. Either my class didn't do a senior prank or I wasn't included, which isn't a surprise. Okay, that's you know, I don't even know how one would even like gather the people for that. Like, how do you even like give a mass notice? Where's the memo for that? You know, how do you become a part of a memo during that time? Like, it has to be all word of mouth, and somebody's mouth is not good at wording, so that's probably the reason. Don't let the teachers know that tomorrow's senior prank day. First of all, ain't nobody. You want me to show up at school at 4:30 in the morning to throw toilet paper, silly string? Some people took it a little bit out of hand with the graffiti, but you know, you want me to do that at 4:30 in the morning on a Friday? I don't think so. You could do whatever you guys want to do. Do whatever you want. I am not a part of this. Oh, I'm waking up that early. Crazy? The hell are you talking about? I was not a part of the senior prank day, as you might have guessed. But I did show up to school and it was an absolute mess. Teachers' furniture desks were outside. I don't know why, but they were. I don't know how they got, you know, and you got to think about that too. Like, somebody has some access to keys somewhere. So like, there's a teacher out there that's like, oh yeah, we should give the students keys because this is going to be great. I think somebody's car was like parked in a Quonset or something. Like, I don't even know, dude. Or not Quonset, but into a quad area. Like the lunch area. Somebody had to give you your car. Like, oh, teacher says, student says, oh, hey, Mrs. Davis, can I borrow your car keys? Oh yeah, sure. And then like Mrs. Davis is shocked and surprised. Oh my God. What is my car doing outside the cafeteria? What do you think? I don't know. Damn it. We don't have senior prank day in the UK. Maybe we should start. You don't have senior prank day in the UK. What do you guys do over there? You guys have fun, or is that not allowed? No, I take that back. You do have fun. That's why you're in my stream. Right? That's of course what it is. Yeah, I know already. You don't need to explain it to me. Listen, I'm not saying that was fun. That's a terrible comparison. Senior prank day is listen, I didn't attend. I don't know if it was fun or not. I couldn't tell you, but listen, you ain't waking me up at 4:30 in the morning to attend festivities. They also had another senior thing too. I forgot what it was called. It was like senior sunrise or something, and you would go to like the football field at like 5 in the morning. It was like towards the end of the year. You would go to like the football field and you would sit there and watch the sunrise. Again, I'm not waking up at 4:30 in the morning just to go see the sunrise for senior sunrise day. No, not about that. Sorry. I'll sleep in a couple of extra hours if you don't mind. Ain't happening. Sorry. I'll grab that. Grab that. Reroll. Wait, I gotta read that. What did that say? One girl's dad was a policeman, so we borrowed tape and set up murder scene with the chalk body outline right outside the main entrance as one of our pranks. Jesus. My goodness. It's actually a pretty good idea. People would be like, is this real? Is this a prank? Or is this Halloween? Which one are we doing here? Dun, 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 dun. Oh. I guess I could buy like multiple baseball bats. If I buy multiple baseball bats, I can like have them sprinkled around the area and just pick them up as I go, huh? I don't think there's anything I need desperately. I'll buy that. Any other blue shelf? No, I think I'm good right now. Actually, let me buy that for the future, maybe. How many ones do I have for the future? Quite a bit, don't I? I do. Order. Two of those. Nobody's buying the Mass Effect. Sad. People are buying those controllers though. 3,300. Yes, please. You graduated in 1998. We were actually having a conversation about that yesterday. Danielle doesn't even remember what year she graduated high school. She couldn't even like. This year would be her 10-year anniversary. But I don't think that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe depending on where you live, but they don't really have like anniversaries and things like that. Like, or sorry, reunions. That's the right word. They don't really have reunions, like high school reunions or anything like that where I live. I think once people leave, they're like, I don't want to come back. But then again, a lot of like teachers and administrators are like not around anymore, or they've passed away or something like that. I know a few of my teachers have passed away since. Really good people too. Really good teachers. Really good teachers that died really young. But yeah, it's the good ones that die young. Tried to plan a reunion and it never happened 3 times now. Oh, that's the thing. Like, how are you gonna get in contact with everybody, right? Best way people get in contact now is like Facebook, but like, who's on Facebook? Facebook is actual hell. You think Twitter's hell? Facebook's just the same. Twitter and Facebook are both hell. I have to have Twitter just for like business reasons, whatever, but like, there's no reason really for me to have a Facebook. I think it's one of those things. It's 2 things with Facebook. There's 2 things going on with Facebook. One, you got the, hey, we are gonna accept friend requests because we're mutual friends with each other, and we like one time had a conversation back in junior high. Remember me? Hi, how are you? We're now friends. And then what it becomes is it becomes a timeline of everyone's personal politics or everyone's personal goals. And everyone is either posting about their personal politics or they're showcasing their personal goals. And then it just makes you feel bad, because then you're like, wow, these people's goals are being met. These people's lives look like they're advancing so much faster than mine. And then you start to compare your life with somebody else's life. And then it's just a downward spiral, you know? It's not good. Don't do that. Don't compare your life with somebody else's life. We all tread differently. Open the damn store. Best decision I ever made was deleting Facebook many years ago. And I understand. Listen, I totally get it. I got grandmother, I got grandparent. I got one grandparent now, but I got grandmothers, I got family, I got uncles, I got aunts, I got cousins, I got moms, I got dads. They all use the Facebook so they could keep in touch and see the status updates of their children and their family, right? Listen, there's other ways to do that, not just Facebook. I'm just saying. You don't need Facebook. You don't need to rely on Facebook to know your status update on your family. You don't. I'm sure you have a cell phone. I'm sure you have a phone. Why don't you use that? Why don't you send them a picture from time to time? I don't know. Why don't you text them, call them, do whatever you want. You don't need Facebook to do it for you. No need for that. No need at all. Yeah. But I guess maybe you got to use Facebook if you want to get a reunion kind of like started. Ain't nobody using the yellow pages nowadays. Who's in the yellow pages anymore? Just imagine back in the 80s and back in the 90s, early 2000s. You go to a yellow pages, you go to a phone book, right? Massive, thick, big old bastard. Has everyone's details, has everyone's name, first name, last name, phone number, address. They didn't care. And then nowadays, if you give your phone number, your address, your this, or your that, oh, you better watch out. But yeah, I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure the yellow pages is still a thing, but I'm sure it probably isn't used as much as it was once. You don't have to rely on it, is why. There we go. That's big money coming in right there. Big old money. The game makes you give back a nickel, but the game doesn't actually, I don't think it gives you a nickel. I just realized this is not a penny. This is a dime. So it gives you dimes, quarters, 50 cents. There is no pennies and there is no nickel. There's a classmate.com that helps you keep in touch with schoolmates. Oh my God. I mean, that's what Facebook was like meant for, right? Facebook was built, right? Was built for like social contacts for like a school, right? And then it just kind of blossomed into your grandmother's social place, didn't it? Which then led to like a lot of weird predatory acts against scamming people and things like that, which is so bad. You know, it's so bad. Especially if you're like somebody on Facebook or like people that are taking advantage. Oh God, people taking advantage of like seniors and stuff like that and pretending to be someone that they're not. So sad. I see it a lot because Danielle, you know, obviously works with seniors and things like that, and they just get taken advantage of. I think somebody was knocking on the door. I can't tell. Hang on, let me check. Was someone at the door? There was someone at the door. Hang on, give me a moment. Let me check my camera here. Everything's fine. On Facebook, somebody stole my dead grandmother's Facebook. Oh my God. Horrible. You reported to Facebook? Good.
Wow.
I always think about that. One thing I do think about when I'm watching shows and movies and things like that, and I know it was a time before me, right? But like, I always think about like that time and that like that hard dedication of work to do, right? Of like, hey, like, let's just say it's the 80s, right? And not everybody has a cell phone. Not everybody has instant connection with everybody, right? And so like trying to meet up somebody at, hey, can we meet up at this restaurant? Or hey, can we meet up at the store? Can we meet up at so-and-so's house? Or can we meet up at this game shop, right? Like, there had to been a lot of trust and commitment and a lot of like, you have to follow through, right? There was no easy back out. Like, if you committed to somebody, like, you better be there, you know? And if you weren't there, guess what, you know? I always think about that stuff. Like, even like GPS, you know, for like pizza delivery drivers, you know, you couldn't just pull out a GPS to do your job. You either had to really know the area or you had to pull out a paper map and go deliver a pizza, right? Crazy, man. So crazy. It's crazy to me because I'm like, man, technology makes things go so much easier and faster in that case.
Hello.
And I know for a fact nobody would ever want to go back to a day without a cell phone. Maybe there might be a couple people, you know, make an exception, you know, I want to live off the land and things like that. That's fine. But I think the common person, the average folk, is like, yeah, give me map. Don't give me MapQuest. First of all, let me not print out the directions. I think someone's stealing from me. They are. Good timing there, partner. Let me pull out my phone. Let me pull out a GPS, right? Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. Hey T, what's going on, T? Gonna miss you guys when I'm away for 3 weeks. That is so long. That's so long. Going to Asia for work for 3 weeks. I mean, let's be honest. You might be in a better place, you know. You might be, yeah, for work, but like, also, you know, a little bit of fun, maybe. Gotta have a little bit of fun, no? Yeah, a little bit of fun. All the stuff out so we know where we're at. There we go. Cool. I would miss a cell phone for watching streams, but otherwise I could be without a cell phone. I try to think of like what I use my cell phone for the most now. I think what I use cell phone for the most is, I think for YouTube and Twitch and all that, yeah. Mostly just to like, in Instagram and all the stuff to like have to do what I have to do, you know. Checking emails too. It's kind of nice to be able to check your emails on the go as well. Right? There's not a lot that I use this cell phone for that often. I don't talk to a lot of people other than like my wife. And then if I'm talking to someone else, she's like, who could you possibly be talking to? I'm like, I know, right? Like my wife and like 2 other friends of mine. That's pretty much all I hear like from people. That's pretty much it. And then like, you know, 20,000 spam calls a day. Other than that, you know. By the way, we hit $10,000. We officially broke $10,000 and level 18 on the store. That's sick. Cool. Is today day 26? Okay, day 26 is now. So this is a new day with new stuff. Bring it. Hey, Anthony. What's going on, Anthony? Ooh. Dragon Ball Z. Do I want another storage? I don't think so. This is going to be a green shelf. Okay. This is going to be a hot release too, I think. Because people are going to start lining up. This is a good time to jump on it, baby. Jump on it. Oh. Okay. Grab that. Grab that. It's funny that we created these devices to be able to talk to so many people and we really only use it to talk to like 4 people. Yeah, because like people sometimes suck. We really want to talk to some people. I think that's the that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, like the instantaneous, like you know of people and you're in their lives like in an instant, right? You know what's going on, whether it's on social media or like it's on like just through text and anything like that. You can know somebody's status in an instant. And I think that's the reason why, is because before you couldn't actually know people in an instant. So you really couldn't learn about people in it, you know, like immediately. But like you could text, you can get in contact with anybody at any time now. And like whether they're having a good day, whether they're having a bad day, whether they've changed their point of view on this or that, right? It just everything being so instant information, instant all this stuff, right? Supply cut on Castlemania. I'm gonna supply cut you. Okay, this is a big day. We need to capitalize that. Supply cut on Assassin's Creed as well. They're gonna be buying a lot from us today. There we go. There we go. Fill it up. Not sure if you saw my quote, Cans, but MOQ is minimum order quantity, not maximum, I believe. So you should be able to order as much as you can. Oh, that's a good shout. So I can order more then. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. All right. Now we're really going to light it up then. Oh, this is going to be great. Minimum, not maximum order. Sick. Boom, boom. So I'm probably gonna do 2 shelves worth of this new release. We'll go 2 shelves worth and see if it goes crazy. Keyboards. Maybe I need to start making a shelf just for the consoles now. We're starting to make so much money that I think we could afford it. There we go. There we go. Next shelf. The boxing stacks physics are so satisfying. And get a bouncer for the game store? I'm not sure. I don't know if you'll be able to get a security guard or not. I think I'm gonna do another row here, just in case if they get a little bit crazy on the purchasing for switches. Oops. Ah. I would like for them to get crazy on the purchasing for the switches. Them go crazy and nuts and go all about it. So I just realized we do have that as a console. We don't have the PlayStation except for the PSP as a console. Definitely don't have an Xbox for a console or a handheld console. I think there is talks about Microsoft wanting to do a handheld console in the future. Oh, I guess we could have like a Steam Deck in this game. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, you could do like Steam, like, you know, I said earlier, like we could do like a purple for GameCube. You could do like a gray or like a black, or like a dark navy blue for like Steam. You have like a Steam Deck and some Steam games and things like that. There we go. Bam. Good. Did I buy more from the Mafia goons? I think so. Look at these people lined up and ready to go. Nope. Yep. Call out. So sick. There we go. Okay, cool. Call out and procrastination 6. Open up. I don't think there's anything else to do, right? No. Okay, go. Okay, it's about to get nuts. Look at that. All going for Dragon Ball Z. So cool. So satisfying. Hey, Jambalo, what's going on? So satisfying. Dunk. Hello.
Wow.
Wow. How much money we make here? Probably a lot. Love me some Dragon Ball Z.
Wow.
Nobody better steal. Not during this, please. Too much going on here. I think we'll be able to make everyone satisfied though.
Wow.
Oh God, the line's huge. Okay. Today's Dragon Ball Z, but I'm not seeing a lot of Dragon Ball Z going out the door. Never mind. You just bought a bunch of copies.
Wow.
And the customer's patience are getting low. That's not good. I'm not going fast enough. Definitely not going fast enough. That's scary. Come on, baby. We started the day with 10,000. Don't get upset. Don't get upset, lady. I just gave you more change. I gave you more change.
Hi.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That guy's running.
Oh.
Ah! Everyone's gonna be so upset now. Okay, I'll come back for this in a sec. Got $100 from them. Drop that right now so I can take care of this. Patience is running really low with them. I think we're about to sell all of our drag. I think she just left. She just up and left. $8. Probably would have been cool to, maybe I should try to put down the second register now. See if I get the option to hire somebody.
Wow.
Maybe that's what I should test out. There we go. There you go. There you go. I know. I'm looking damn well today. No need for the whistling. I don't have my bat. I gotta beat you to my bat. You're running the right way. Hi. I was lucky. She went the other direction. I would have not have caught her. There we go. Next. 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 Oh God. I'm sweating, man. I'm sweating. There's so much happening right now. I mean, there's not a lot happening other than like I need to check everybody out in a timely manner. Almost at 10K again. Am I going to sell all of the Dragon Ball Z? I think I am. Okay, there we go.
Wow.
This is messing with my eyes, man. Sitting here giving handing back change like no other.
Yay.
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
We're in the 11,000 range now. Keep it coming. All the Dragon Ball Z has now sold out, I believe. Unless there's some in this bag. There is some in this bag. Hang on, do you need some Dragon Ball Z? Here you go. Couple more copies left. There you go. Couple more copies. There you are. Okay. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. God, you bastard.
Oh.
You went the right way. Hey, grab that. Grab it. I can grab both of them. Jesus. Hey, go, 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 go. Oh. Done. Done. I'm raking in the money. I am raking in the money. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. 28. There we go. Okay, that's done.
Hello.
There we are. Okay. Cool. 50 back. Jeez. This is a workout, man. It is. 12,000 coming in. There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very, very big day there. Probably the biggest day we've had yet. There we go. Okay, good there. Okay, somebody dropped that. Maybe some more Dragonfall Z. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, Victoria. What's going on, Victoria? How you doing? I need to keep the bat with me. Actually, that's a good idea. Since I'm not doing any stocking, might as well just have the bat in my hand while I'm doing the registering. Yeah. 12,000 now. 12,000. There we go. Good, good, good. Continue, continue, continue. Perfect. Okay, I think the day is just about to end now. Now I'm really thinking like next time you go and next time you have like a big release drop, obviously like almost two, well, 1.5. Oh God, you coward. 1.5 shelves was not enough. I gotta go even more, probably 2 giant shelves worth. Might be the way. She dropped $1,000. Oh my God, I am just rolling in the cash. There we go. Rolling in the freaking cash. There we go. 28. There we are. There we go. You missed this yesterday. Can you get employees? I don't know if you can. Maybe. I want to try to see if I can test it out. Try to put down a register. Put it down another register. To see if maybe that will trigger possibly another, maybe getting an employee and whatnot. Wow. Sold all that stuff. Crazy. But I think there is there is employees because there is a weekly wage that you have to worry about. So I probably have to put down the thing to trigger the thing. Okay, let's kind of expand that if we can. Wow. There's a window on this side. Sick. Okay. Just back this stuff up. There we go. That was a lot. That was a big day. That was a lot. That took all my focus and attention right there. There we go. Next time I get another big one like that, I'm definitely going to add even more. Like maybe 2 or 3 shelves of a newly released whatever we're doing, you know? Go that way. And then let's put down the other register here. Yeah. There we go. 2 registers. Is it lined up perfectly? Don't look at it. All right, we'll go that route. Maybe I can break 14K right here. I cannot. Does this game have gambling? This game does not have gambling. All right, next day. Actually, let me look at the calendar. Is there something coming tomorrow? New furniture? Okay. Interesting. We'll see what the new thing is. Red short shelf. Maybe that's it. I don't remember if there was a red short shelf before. Can't remember. I'll do that. Do that. Nope. I think I'm gonna buy another bat, maybe. Okay. I mean, that's cool as hell. We live in South Park or something. I feel like there's a lot of open space here that I could work with too. What was the new furniture? I guess it might have been the red shelf. The red short shelf. Yeah, that one. I guess that's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, sure. All right, let's do a little bit of product ordering. That. Gotta get all that back in. Keyboards, more PSPs. We got a ton of switches, more keyboards. More of those. There we go. 3,300. This actually be a good... Bella's like laying on her toy. This would be a good time to pull out and put in. So if I cash out, I can get $73 profit. Outstanding balance of $716. If we pay out early, right? 20% total cut. So right now it's a 30% interest, which means our $500 has turned into $716. If we took it out early, we would lose the $716 and get $573, which is still a profit. I'm going to take it out. I'll take the 20% loss cut and I'll put in $2,000 instead. And so now we should be getting 30% interest rate on $2,000, which is a weekly gain of $860 every week for 3 weeks. Okay. I mean, do we need the money? Do we need the money? I'm thinking of like taking that short shelf out and replacing it with a tall shelf. There we go. Come on, baby. Oh, God. There we go. I'll place all the keyboards in that one. There we go. Okay. Nice. Done. Perfect. Transfer it over. Grab that. I could use this, but I'm not going to. We'll leave as is. Every time Kans picks up a funny shelf, I giggle. I'm sorry, what? Picks up a shelf, I giggle? So funny watching him try to get it straight. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's mind-boggling. I don't understand why it's so damn complicated. Okay, good. It would be cool to have like I don't know. Let's say like decorations and stuff, like maybe like posters and whatnot, right? That'd be kind of cool. Have like game posters up. it on the walls. Okay, good. Castlevania, thank you very much. And you get to the point where it's like you have a very, very big store. In this case, it's kind of easy to expand in this game. So you start to get like a big store like this, and you don't really have too much product to use, other than if you wanted to kind of like duplicate everything and make a giant aisle of just like one game, right? I think having one entire shelf dedicated to one game is already kind of a lot, but maybe IRL speaking. There we go. Then there was a Dragon Ball Z game that came out recently that was like a pop off, or maybe it wasn't. I remember like a few like months ago, maybe it was towards the end of last year, everybody was playing a specific Dragon Ball Z game. Maybe that's the reference to that one. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z. I have never seen the show. I can't speak really much on that. Might make an entire dedicated spot for the PSP, dedicated spot for the controllers and the keyboards. Maybe I'll pivot that way. Sparkling Zero, is that the name of the Dragon Ball Z game? Sparkling Zero? Sounds like a drink. Okay, good. Well, we have 2 registers. I don't know what's going to happen here. If they're going to line up to both of them. I really hope they don't. Is there anything in here that says employees or anything? There doesn't seem to be. Oh, wait. I can't even access this one. No, wait. Never mind. JK. You don't even access it in the first place. Yeah, hopefully they don't line up to... Well, they probably will. Now, the question is how to get the employees coming in. The second register would be better for like multiplayer, but for solo play, right? It makes sense for multiplayer. Oh, crap. Receipt. Oh, Sparking Zero. Not Sparkling Zero. What to say? That sound like a spindrift or something. Some sparkling water. And maybe, I don't know, maybe the weekly wages would be... I don't think it has anything to... Well, no, I don't think weekly wages has anything to do with co-op or anything. Here we go. 21, baby! I need to talk to the Mafia Goons. If I can talk to the Mafia Goons, I'll talk to the Mafia Goons. Get some good cartridges in, because I did not do that. That's the one thing I forgot to do. Come on now. Open up. Oh! Give me that War of World crack. World of Warcraft. I actually played World of Warcraft back in the day. I did. Once upon a time. And it's funny that everyone loved and wanted like World of Warcraft vanilla. Everybody loves and wants things because they feel like the nostalgia thing, until they actually maybe sometimes get their hands on it and they're like, maybe I don't love this as much as I want to, or as much as I thought I would. And I think World of Warcraft is like a perfect example of that. When they brought back the vanilla servers, they brought back vanilla. People were like, oh, this is so cool. I remember grinding all night and all day and then people were like, maybe I didn't enjoy as much as I actually, but some people do. Some people do enjoy the love of grinding and things like that, but you know. It always the the thought or the memory always feels good, and it might feel good more than it actually is, you know. First thing to do when the power is back on in Europe is watch cans. Well, hello, how you doing? What's going on, Nico Chan? How you doing? Okay, Diablo is a totally different thing, I would say. People love the grind in Diablo, right? For sure. I mean, did I really sell all those Nintendo Switches? That's crazy. There's probably a different vibe and a different grind to like a Diablo grind and a World of Warcraft grind, or you know? Oh no, no, watch out, watch out! I'm stuck. Which way? You went right? I can't sprint. Coward. Hey, Wicked Biscuit, how are you? There we go. Gave you too much back. Damn it. What was I doing with this empty box? I was doing nothing, obviously. It caught me with my pants down. Hey, Elizabeth. What's going on, Elizabeth? You doing all right? Susie, you have the smirking mug in your hand? There's some slight messaging going on there. There we go. Oops. There we go. There we go. Get all the expensive and juicy stuff out there. There we go. You're not doing great. You have an ear infection. That's not fun. That ain't fun. That's one of the things. I don't know if I would rather be sick or would I rather have an ear infection, right? I think you probably sometimes 9 times out of 10 would rather be sick than have an ear infection. They're just annoying. Some grinds were worth it, like Diablo.
Hello.
Why, hello. Rather be sick for sure. Exactly. And sometimes it's hard to like sleep when you're sick, but I feel like it's 10 times harder to sleep when you have an ear infection too.
Wow.
$25. What's better than 24? 25. Accept that. Well, at least they're not actually coming over to this other register. That's cool. I wonder why they're not actually going to the other register. I guess maybe they'll only choose the second register if the first register gets full. I don't know what makes them choose this one over that one, but I'm glad that they are. Some of the pricing in this game is a little weird. Just watch the total. Sometimes the numbers go wild. Oh. Maybe I need to hire someone first. I would love to. I wonder if that's going to be an option to do. If maybe we'll get that from a truck or something. Or maybe they, I don't know. Maybe employees are not implemented in the game yet. I'm not sure. Really not sure. What's the next thing coming up on the calendar? New furniture we did. Day 28, which is tomorrow's payment day. And then a new game release of Red Redemption. Really? You put Red Dead Redemption on the Nintendo Switch? Why would you put Red Dead Redemption on the Nintendo Switch? That sounds like a disaster. Sounds like an absolute disaster. Is Red Dead Redemption even on the Switch in real life? If it is, I can't even imagine how it runs. There we go. Ah! Come here. Come here. In the dark. Get paddled. I can't see if they dropped any money. I don't think they did. The Witcher 3 was on Switch, so was Skyrim. Yeah, I remember Skyrim coming out on the Switch. I didn't know The Witcher 3 was on Switch. If Red Dead Redemption 2 is on the Switch, I am like, I want to look up videos on it now because I want to see what the quality is like. Because there's a lot going on in Red Dead. There's like a lot, almost too much sometimes. But it's really good. Like that. Thank you. Let's take those off. Good. And do I have any blue controllers? I don't. Okay. All right. Switch it over. You like your games to run at 2 FPS? Oh, dude! Speaking of Game Boys, it looks like, that doesn't even look like a Game Boy. That looks like one of those things that you had as a kid. The little button, like it looks like that. It's like a button you press and it shoots like the water. It makes the water and the rings go up and you like pump the rings in the water. Does anyone know what the hell I'm talking about? Grab that. Yes, you had one? Okay, you at least you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what they're called, but like I had one of those too as a kid. They're pretty cool. I mean it's water that you, I don't even know how it works. I don't. Maybe it's air that pushes the things up. I have no idea. Gamepad white. Okay. Well, there you go. There it is. Another checkout counter. I don't need another checkout counter, please. Give me another one. The water with the rings, you had to get the thing on. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Sure. Okay. Add that maybe right there. Oh God, here we go. Oh, sweet. Happened pretty fast. There we go. Oh my God. Nice. Okay, so one for the controllers, one for the keyboards, and one for the consoles. I'm gonna need this. Get 4 of those. Couple of those. Couple of those. Actually, one of those. Couple of those. Go to the games. One. Good. Okay. Perfect. Let's get this. Furbies are the thing of nightmares. Furbies is like one of my mom's favorite things. She loves Furbies. I don't know why. I'm gonna tell you. I think she has a Furby. Or she got one years ago. Yeah. These should be able to slide right in here. Perfect. Waterful ring toss. Is that the name of it? Waterful ring toss. I wonder if those would be like a good like fidget kind of toy, you know? It probably would classify, or it probably would do well as maybe a fidget toy. More Game Boys for you and me. These are red, I think, right? I think they are red. Good there. I never wanted a Furby as a child. They always look weird to you. It's the eyes, isn't it? It's the eyes that get you. The eyes are kind of creepy, right? Okay, cool. You had so many Furbies, I used to put them all together and they would all talk to each other. What the hell is going on in your house, Susie? What the hell? You have little robotic Furbies talking to each other, having a conversation while having tea and biscuits? I think not. Do they have British accents too? Did your Furbies have like a very English accent? Do they speak the Queen's language? That's pretty full. I want to take that away though. I always confuse them with gremlins, yeah. We're like, oh, you don't know about the gremlins? Oh, you mean that Furby in my mom's closet? No, the gremlins. Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Pretty full. Today's payday. Today's bill day. Call Danielle? I'll call Danielle. Wait, how do you know call Danielle? Did she say something? She didn't even text me. How do you guys know? Oh, she texted me. She did text me. She said she texted me 2 words. Bad news. Hang on. A caller should doesn't even answer. What do you mean they forwarded to an automated message? Is that...
Seraphine Ravenwolf became a member.
Okay. So apparently PG&E called and they need to be in the house in 2 hours. Thanks for the freaking notice.
Wow.
Not like I got anything going on today. Not like I have something to do today. No. Jesus, man. These utility companies, I tell you. It's always on their time and nobody else's time. God damn. 2 hours notice. Was that the bad news? Well, that wasn't the bad news, no, but that was just some news. The bad news wasn't that bad. It just is a little bit irritating is all. So like it's a long story about the bad news. I won't even go into it, but it's not that bad. Oh. I think my bad news is the freaking utility company coming into the house in like 2 hours. I mean, that's the bad news. Personally. Did I get a new member? Seraphine, thank you very much, Seraphine, for the membership. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you, Seraphine. Big ups to you. Big ups to you indeed. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What do they need to do? They need to come into the house and then they got to check all the gas lines and stuff like that. They got to check the gas stove. They got to check the gas dryer line. They might have to replace a valve if they need to replace valve. Oh, you coward. You're doing this in the middle of a conversation and me working with other people with the register, man. There we go. Yeah, so they gotta do that kind of stuff because they're trying to get the gas line under the house, underground, and feed it from the back of the house to the front of the house. So now they have to go in, now they have to like try to reconfigure everything and see if everything's working properly and all that good stuff. Never ending, man. And so they had to like do it the other day. They have to do it again. It's like they got to double check, triple check. And I get it, you know, it's gas. It's pretty important, you know, and especially if there was, let's just say, a gas leak. And they might have missed it, right? That could probably lead to big problems, which I don't have a problem with. Like, I got no problem with, but just like just a little bit of a notice is all I ask. That's it. Just more than like a 2-hour notice would be really cool. Like, if I could get a 24-hour notice, oh dude, I'd be living my best life right now. That's all I ask. Just a 24-hour notice. That's it. Not too much to ask. Go. There we go. So I don't know if Dinkum will happen today. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I gotta have that discussion with Danielle when she comes home here soon. I gotta see. I gotta see what they, you know, what they want to say. You know, I'm not sure. It might be better safe than sorry in case, you know. I don't know how long they're gonna take. I don't know what they're gonna do exactly, right? But yeah. What if you were out of town then? Exactly. This is the thing. It's like, what if I was out of town, or what if, I don't know. What if people had to work or something? You know. What about that? You know? I don't know. Crazy stuff. What'd you steal? You did steal, coward. I I need more shoes. I need more stamina. Have you tried the lockers for employees? No, it looks like it only does our character. Like we can customize our character, but no. That was a good idea though. And at least it's not like a, what is it, the cable guy with Jim Carrey cable guy and like or maybe I don't know if it's the cable guy or if it's a Seinfeld reference. I can't remember. There's like an hour, like, okay, we'll be there between 8 and 5. Right? We'll be there between 8 and 5. Between 7 and 7. Just know. That's probably what it is. They probably take advantage because they probably know I work from home. So they're like, oh, well, I can just ask him to stop anytime I want because he's right there. Yeah, well, order expired. Probably what it is. They probably know and they're like, whatever. Why is my character so out of shape? It's because he works at GameStop. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe that's the reason. There we go. We did pay our bills though, I think today, right? So 7, 14, 21, 28. So that's 4 weeks. Sorry, yeah, 4 weeks. That's about a month we played in the game. Not bad. Get more of this though. He works from home, so he can just not work. That's what they think. Yeah. Was that a Rayman's thing? I think that was Rayman. Did I see Rayman right there? I missed that. It's a bit oh wow. Never Final Fantasy one. Never Final to see. At least we're seeing new games. That's kind of cool. Assassin's Creed Rainbow Edition. Morals Combat. We're very familiar with that. Okay. Rainbow Harry Potter. Table for one, please. Table for one. God, that really grinds my gears. What really grinds my gears? Short notice right there. Oh, I'm irritated. I'm a little irritated if you haven't like caught on to that. But yeah. That's a bit irritating. What really grinds your gear, Cans? I'll tell you what really grinds my gears. Another one of those. Thank you. Oh, did I have it? I already had one back here. Look at me buying all this stuff I don't need to buy. I actually don't know if the multiplayer if the multipliers are still stacking or the modifiers are still stacking. I'm assuming they are. Doesn't there come to a point where like we use so much percentage off that things start to become almost free? Maybe. Okay. 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 That. 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 Order. I'm hoping today, though, with the utility company, I'm hoping today will be the last of it. I hope they don't need to come in or they need to come into the house anymore after today. And like do their work. It's very, listen, don't get me wrong. It's very important work, right? It is. It's very important work. It's things that need to get done. But, you know, the other side of the frustration, right? There's two sides to the story here. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to just be streaming one day and just blow up. That wouldn't be good for views. That wouldn't. Well, it might be really good for views, but not good for my health. Have I watched the Netflix film Havoc? I have not. I don't know anything about that. How much would you say this game is worth? Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Only because I think they might be adding more stuff to the game before it does release. If this was like a early version of the game that I knew that this is what we were getting at the release, then maybe I could try to like slap an opinion on it, but I think they are going to be adding more stuff to it before the game does release. So, and I'm not sure what else they're going to be adding to it. Just like how they last week added like co-op to the game, right? Yeah, it's tough to put my thumb on it because I do know they're probably going to be adding more before it does release. So I think it would probably be unfair to me to like kind of predict it or try to put a price tag on it without knowing what else they're going to add to it. But if this was like, you know, this is the early access, you get to play it early, you know, this is the game that we're releasing, then I would probably be like, I'd give you a definitive answer on that. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday, Noah. Happy 15 years. 15 years young. Happy birthday. You're reading the release notes, no employees at the moment. Okay, so maybe that's why we have like a lot of trouble in finding employees because they're not even implemented in the game yet. So that's even like a, you know, even that, for instance, is like, well, they're gonna have employees, they're just not there yet, right? There is a roadmap though, I believe, that they posted a few days ago. I can't remember when they posted it. Few days ago, or maybe yesterday, 2 days. I don't know when they posted it recently though. Here we go. Open. My husband even knows Kanz is my most watched streamer / YouTuber.
Wow.
You watch all the Dinkum playlists? Oh, well, thank you for watching all the Dinkum playlists. Appreciate that. He's a little jealous, Kanz. You get more attention than he does sometimes. Holy crap. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I got nothing for you on that. Other than I am sorry. My bad. My bad. In Australia, we say fair dinkum. That's so true. That's true. And a fair dinkum to you, my friend.
Wow.
There we go. I feel like the lights aren't going into the back of the store. Is it dark back here? It feels like it's dark back here. The lights even... Oh, wait. I don't have the lights on. What am I talking about? Yeah, never mind.
Hello.
Look at that. See that number right there? 89699998. What the hell is that? 2 copies of Castlemania? Are you sure? Hey, Bad Wolf. What's going on, Bad Wolf? So glad I used to shop at GameStop when it was still Babbage's. I beg your pardon. Babbage's? Babbage's? I don't think I've ever heard of Babbage's.
Wow.
Babbage's? Is that what GameStop was before Babbage's, and then GameStop went and bought all like different types of game companies?
Oh.
I think GameStop bought EB Games at one point, right? And then GameStop bought like
Wow.
Rhino Video Game Store. Just focus on PC then. About all the other smaller game stores. That's right. Bought them all up, and I don't know what they did with it. They might have bought them all up and then shut some of them down, or bought them all up, gave them a full, you know, makeover, a full, here you go, this is our new policy, this is what we're gonna do now, so on and so forth. I wonder what it would have been like if that didn't happen. If like there was all the other game stores that were around. But then again, you got to think about the people that own those other game stores at the time. Like they must have been offered like a pretty nice deal, and they probably were offered something that they couldn't refuse, maybe. Or maybe in some cases they might have taken advantage of, maybe there was a not so booming market for gaming back in the day, and maybe they said, hey, you know, video games are going in a decline. How about, you know, I buy up your store and your franchise. I convert it to mine, and, you know, you can walk away with a handsome payday, right? It's quick. It's easy to, you know, it's easy to like point fingers at like, ah, damn it, this place bought up this and all that. But you also got to think about the other side too. Like, I mean, somebody had to agree to the terms to sell their property at one point or another, right? And maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was like an awesome deal you couldn't turn down kind of thing. Because like the video game boom, I mean, there was video games around in the 80s, right? But it was never that kind of like guaranteed thing, you know? We were like, you know, and then the 90s, it was like, and then like the mid 90s, it was like, okay. And then I think in 2000, it started to really take off, like early 2000. And then by the 2010s, it then became a very normal thing where like most people had consoles, you know, in their living rooms or in their houses and things like that. And there was a time period where if you played video games, you got made fun of. Nowadays, if you don't play video games, you get made fun of. Everything's backwards, right? It's like pop culture has now just fully grabbed video games, and now it's like it's a part of everybody's life. I talk about it all the time, like video games are a part of everybody's life. Everybody. Whether you're playing on a computer, whether you're playing on a console, whether you're playing on your freaking phone. People are probably playing video games at some point in their life, right? I think GameFly is still a thing, though. Yeah, I think GameFly is still around. Kicking. Whoops. Oh, coward. I'm not going to get him. I'm not going to be able to get him. Stamina just too bad. Sprint's too bad. All the above too bad. Yeah, I think you can actually go to gamefly.com and still actually use their services. I mean, I don't know how they stay in business, but I think they're still a thing. There you go. I used to play I'm not really into mobile games and all that, but there was one mobile game I was really like attached to. Did anybody ever play? And it's not, and it sucks because it's a little bit of controversy, a little bit at the end of last year because they shut it down completely. Did anybody ever play the Simpsons Tapped Out game? That was the only mobile game I got seriously hooked on. Like I loved Simpsons Tapped Out. And when I worked at Radio Shack, I think the reason why is like when I worked at Radio Shack way back in the day, all my coworkers played Simpsons Tapped Out, and I was like, dude, I gotta like, you know, I gotta play Simpsons Tapped Out because they're doing it, right? And then I like just started to really enjoy it. But man, I'm sure, and it's one of those games where you can choose to spend money or not to. I didn't choose to spend any money on that game, but I imagine those people that did spend money on that game and then they completely just shut down the entire game last year, like, oh god. Someone must have threw up in their mouth a bit. There we go. Okay, good. I liked it. It was a nice game. It's one of those like waiting, you know, you gotta wait for your time and things like that. But I don't know. There's something about the Simpsons game that was just, it had a charm to it. And the universe for Simpsons is really good to like base a game off of because it's so massive. Just the universe of Simpsons, right? It's so huge. They should make another Simpsons game, man. I mean, like a Simpsons Hit and Run 2 or something. Because you could do so much with that. You really could. I mean, they throw out, you know, South Park games here and there. They once did Family Guy at one point. Give me another Simpsons game. You know? Give me that. Give me some of that. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. But Red Dead Redemption is right there. But that's where we're going to stop in today's stream. Hopefully y'all enjoyed today's stream of GameStonk Simulator, as we are progressing incredibly fast in this game. I will be shutting down both streams today. I am gonna look into see about this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the next stream today, unfortunately, because of this whole uncertainty with the utility company. But we'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry about it. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably be playing a brand new game in the morning time, and then we'll be back with Dinkum in the afternoon to continue our Dinkum stream there. So I hopefully you enjoyed. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. Oh wait, tomorrow's Twitch Tuesday. Never mind. Tomorrow's Twitch Tuesdays. I'll see you all on Wednesday then. We'll be back on Wednesday with a new game and Dinkum and all that. And if you want to hang out with us tomorrow on Twitch Tuesday, we'll probably be throwing in a new game, and I'll be uploading the VODs to the YouTube channel anyways, so you won't miss out if you don't watch live. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you all for who bought merch over the weekend. If you bought merch today, I'll be sending you a personalized video straight to your inbox, so watch out for that as well. Thank you. Take care, everyone. And I'll talk to you all soon.